All right, guys, swipe from left to right on your device. Click share and share it with the followers. Let's get this room up and full so we can get this going. Pretty cool stuff to show you guys. Leslie's going to start off holding the phone and I'm going to demonstrate. We'll talk about that here in a minute. So, Leslie short.
I'm vertically challenged.
Yeah, we'll get about 10 more and then we'll start it off. What's up, Kevin? Old man muscle. What's up? What's up? What's up, Amanda? Amanda said hi.
Hi.
That's Sully. Amanda Sullivan. Oh, you're headed to the gym. Man, don't watch this. Go hit it. What's up, Ashley? What's up, Curtis? Get a few more and then we'll start this off. We're going to do all upper body. Chest. There we go. Chest, shoulders, back, biceps, and triceps. All right, 25. That'll work. Okay. So basically what we're going to do, and guys give hearts like through this whole thing. Pound out the hearts. Let's get those going. Let's get this broadcast elevated up there. You guys have been awesome with that. But what we're going to do is we're going to go over bands and how to attach them or use them for all kinds of, all different parts of your workout. So I've got some really light bands, and here's the thing with most of this is we're not doing a workout, right? We're not even really warmed up. So I'm going to use a lot of light bands, but that's just to demonstrate. But they make all kinds of different bands. So you can go to your local sporting goods store like Academy or Dick's, or you can go online. John Meadows at Mountain Dog, he makes some really good set of bands. You can order those. Probably be using these the most. These are a little bit lighter, so you can get away with a lot less weight and just using these to demonstrate. But if you need to really go heavy, obviously the thicker the band, the harder the resistance is going to be. There's even some really, really heavy duty ones that I'll show you how to use as we go. So
Elite FTS, yeah, that's a good one to
Yeah.
find the bands.
Yeah, and I think that's where they sell John Meadows Mountain Dog stuff. So just search band training John Meadows. He's got a really good set. I know Matt Holcomb's got some. So we're just going to get started. So we're going to start with chest. We're going to go through all. We're at the local Anytime Fitness if you want to just kind of pan around and show them. Leslie and I used to work here.
Nice gym.
I opened up this gym way back in 2009. Great place. There's a lot of different equipment, all the way from free weights to machines to plate-loaded hammer strength stuff. You guys will see as we go. But basically, my goal with this is to show you guys how to take bands, no matter where you're at, put them in your workout, add them to equipment, because we all get tired of. How many times do we want to go in a bench press over and over and over? It's nice to add bands to that. So that's the whole goal with this scope. All right, so we're going to start off. Got my list. We're going to start off with a machine press. So the whole goal with any set of bands, right, is just find a way to attach them to add resistance. So this machine press, obviously, by itself is pin loaded. Okay, so now we want to add bands to that. You simply just find a way to attach it and add it.
Katie, we can save it. We'll try to put it on YouTube.
Just like this, okay? Are you getting that?
Yep.
Yeah, you attach it somewhere in the back. It doesn't matter where. Wrap it around and hook it. Guys, it's really this simple, okay? And all that does is it adds extra resistance. So it's easiest when you start here, and as you go up, it gets harder towards the top, right? It creates that overload effect towards the top. And then you're also fighting it on the way back down, okay? Just like that. It's that easy. So you can add weight up and down as you go, or you can add a thicker band. Okay? Easy. We're just going to keep rolling through these and move on to the next.
No questions so far, I guess.
Yeah, if you guys have questions over anything for chest, throw them up and Leslie will answer them, but we're just going to keep going through it. I'm just going to show you a bunch of different stuff that you can do.
You can pretty much use them on any machine. We've figured out different ways to use them on almost anything. Oh, yep, I'm falling. Advantage over using bands instead of increasing weight. It's really something just different to do. It changes the tension.
Okay.
And where you hit the tension.
Here's a way that you can do flies with these. And so say someone's using the cable system, right? And you want to do flies, and you can't use dumbbells. Get in close here. This is real easy, okay? Wrap this around, pull it through the loop. That's it.
Yeah, John, it can help with the explosiveness. Even like on bench press, a lot of people struggle at the top of the bench press. It actually helps, it can help you increase your strength at the top of your bench press. We get the bands from anywhere. Pretty much, well, we got ours from Academy, but you can get them pretty much at any, fitness store.
Okay, so you see here, all you're doing is you're doing a fly. You can also do a push press with these, okay? Hold them any way you want in your hand, it doesn't matter. You can actually do a push press. It's limitless, guys. It's limitless. It's really as simple as that. If you want to go up higher, you can place them up high, right? Pull them from down high and lean over. It's the same thing. It's just where you attach them. But it's just increased resistance, concentric and eccentric, okay? Here's another one of my favorites.
Plate loaded. It works on plate loaded machines too.
Yeah, so this is the plate loaded chest press. It's an incline. So typically you just add weight on here and it looks like this, all right? So all these work to your advantage. Like all these attachments work to your advantage. You can attach it here, you can double it up. Can they see, or are you getting close enough for them to see? Right? You can do it like this. You can do it like this. You can add weight on there first. Like normally I would have weight on there, obviously, but we're just demonstrating. So we'll just double them up, all right?
So of course doubling them up is going to make it harder.
Right.
So if you have just one set of bands and it's light, you could double it up and increase the resistance if you want to do that instead of buying multiple bands.
Yeah, so pretend there's multiple 45s on there and the bands. Got it? Easy stuff. All right, so sticking with chest. Here's two of my favorites, right? I like to do a lot of push-ups, and I'll try doing them on the floor. You'll just have to get out what.
Amanda, I always like to pretend I have extra 45s on.
Okay, so here's the way that you can use this for push-ups. Put it in your hands like this, all right? Got it? Now you're going to do push-ups and have added resistance. So think about that for a minute. Say you're on the road, you're traveling, you're at a hotel somewhere, you have your bands with you, but you can't get to the gym. You can do this, add resistance to your push-ups.
Yeah,
so,
super easy to travel with them, and you can do a ton of different things.
yeah.
You don't even need machines for a lot of the different things we're going to show you.
So what I'm about to do here with these, same concept, so instead of push-ups, going to do dumbbell presses. Grab some of this.
Well, if somebody struggles with push-ups, it's going to make push-ups harder. So that's probably not a good idea, unless they put their knees down.
Yeah, no, this will make it harder.
Yes.
All right, so same thing with the dumbbell presses, all right? You could also do flies with this. Cool?
Cool.
All right, let me see if I have any others for chest.
Trust that in video.
Oh, no, you're fine.
You want in it? I'll put you in there.
In the back, yeah.
Okay, anybody asking any questions?
Shoulder press. Oh. Press stuff. Ooh, hello. We're going to show you some shoulder stuff here in a minute. Because we're going to do back and shoulders, biceps and triceps. We're going to do all of it.
Yeah, so we'll come back and do the bench press. Someone's using it right now. We don't want to get in their way. We'll come back and I'll show you how to use the bench press here a little bit later. All right.
I think we're moving on to
We'll do back.
back now.
Back is next. So,
Lat pull downs.
first of all, there's a couple different things that you can do, all right? You can use these, all right, to do pull downs with.
Curtis says I should be doing the workout. More people would watch.
All right, so obviously you can do pull downs. You basically just need any attachment, doesn't matter where you are. You can lay back, you can turn it into a row. All right, you can even just, if you only had one, you could do one arm at a time. You could do face pulls. All right, it's limitless.
We're just using a light band right now, just to show you guys. But he
Yeah.
said at the beginning of the video, he was talking about how you can use different resistance on the bands to make things harder, easier.
Yeah, I'm not
So it
doing a
depends.
workout. This is just an example.
Yeah.
All right. There's a lot more thick bands that will create more resistance.
So yeah, you just totally have to figure out which bands are heavy enough or light enough for you.
All right, this is how you do it on the lat pull down. You just attach it across the top and then run it through the bars. You want to get it from behind so they can see? The way they can see the setup.
Yeah, you can do it the opposite way on like pull-ups and chin-ups and actually put your
I've
foot
got
in
that on
there and make the chin-ups easier, because a lot of girls can't do pull-ups or chin-ups. So you hang it from the pull-up bar, put your feet in there, and it's like an assisted.
Yeah. Here's another thing that's cool. Most of the time when people do rows here, just normal, typical row. But if you want to add bands to it, you have to get up close for this. Just like this, okay? Just run it through.
And you kind of have to play with it with whatever machines your gym has. You know, the pole might not be right there, so you're gonna have to play around with it and figure out where you need to put the bands. But usually there's somehow, some way you can put the bands on the machine.
Right, so even if you just want to use bands, okay? Sometimes on a high rep day, this is all I do. So it's the same concept. You can just row the bands, or there's multiple different ways. You just attach them to whatever you're pulling. Hold on to them. Some of them you can attach. I'm just holding them. Got it? So now you take just a normal row and you change it up and you do something different. Because how many of us have done this shit for 10 years in a row, right? We're tired of doing the same thing. Just add bands to it to change it up. All right, let's talk about assisted pull-ups.
Ever use on heavy days?
Yes. As long as you fail, as long as you hit your rep range in the heavy rep range, the weight that you use is going to be less, obviously, but you can definitely use those on your heavy days. It's all about the rep range that you end your lift at, so definitely. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, here's the back room of Anytime. It's pretty sweet. Huh. I'm showing them the back room of Anytime. Oh, sure.
All right. All right, so for people that struggle with pull-ups, the band will actually help you do a pull-up. A lot of ladies struggle with pull-ups, heavier guys. This will help you. It will help pull you up so you can actually do pull-ups.
Yeah, I like them on squats too,
No, I might not be able to
John.
get in this thing.
But yeah, right now we're just doing all upper body. But yeah, squats for sure. People use them on deadlifts to help with the top of the deadlift. Or on bench press for powerlifting to help with the top of the bench press.
Yeah, I mean, this makes it so much easier. I can talk. And my ass doesn't do pull-ups very much.
You could also put your knees in it.
Yeah, it just stays easier
so-
on your foot.
Only if
Alright.
the gym had anchors. Oh, yeah.
All right, one more to show you for back. So the chest press that we used earlier also doubles as a lat pull down. A lot of gyms have this, or they just have the lat pull down portion. Same thing, you just attach.
Oh yeah, that sucks, John.
What?
They don't have pegs on their squat racks, so you can't really. You can do dumbbells.
Use
You can,
100-pound dumbbells.
yeah, you can set dumbbells down and wrap them around. I've done that before. Set them down on the ground.
And if you just have one band, just do it one arm. Do all your sets, and switch over and do the other arm. So even if you only have access to one band or one broke, you just kind of make do. Questions, guys?
Sissy squats? Yeah, I like sissy squats. Those are good.
Hell, everybody's talking
Quads.
about leg day.
I know. Maybe
We'll
we
get
should have
to
done leg day.
We'll
We're
make
going to do that another time.
Leslie will do that shit. I'm not doing leg day.
He's a pussy.
Turn it around.
Oh.
Give me some time. Give me some time, Leslie.
Oh.
Turn it around.
All right.
Ask questions, guys.
Questions?
I'm
Anyone?
like that ass
Anyone?
catch my breath.
He's taking notes. Let's all skip leg day.
Hell yeah.
No.
Leg day is the best day. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hero.
Mm-hmm. Fatty. Eubanks just called you fatty.
All right. Give me that.
I think we're gonna do shoulders
Get
next.
those yellow ones. You see that sweat? All right, so we're going to talk about some of the ways that you can use bands for your shoulders. Erica Gorman, what are you doing over here? All right.
Oh, well, I'll start.
Old man. All right, so for shoulders, you can just do normal side raises. This is awesome if you're or in the gym doing a warm-up.
If you're pumping up backstage.
Right, so this is one of the bands. Hey, hold on a second and just show them how it's wrapped around your hand.
Oh.
We just took a band and cut it in half, all right? So she's holding both ends.
You don't have to cut it in half.
Right, so you can just do side raises this way. You can, the more you wrap it around your hand, the harder it gets. Also, you can run that through, well, your hand's already there. You can do overhead presses with it just like that as well.
Well, if I take this one a little bit harder, I'll just do it. That's pretty tight.
Yeah, it's almost like a front raise. You can do overhead presses. This is one band. And this is just using the bands. We're going to show you how to use equipment as well. Front raises.
Turn around. Kind of do like a. Well, you already did.
All right, so hey, grab that yellow one, and I'll grab you some. And let's grab dumbbells. So here's the thing: if you want to add it to like you're doing dumbbell side raises, all right, it's real easy.
I already got a pump, bro.
Yeah, so now your dumbbell side raises just went to a little bit more resistance. The overhead presses, she can just go from here and do overhead presses. You could do Arnold presses with this. I mean, it's all, yeah, you're just adding a band.
It feels a lot different. It really does. You've got the band kind of makes it a little bit unstable.
Yeah, you
A little
have
more
to balance
unstable.
more.
So it feels a lot different.
And you can also use these for, rear delts. Yep, or you can just use the band. So pretend she doesn't have dumbbells, all right?
Do a big old circuit.
Yep. All right.
Upright rows too.
Yeah, you just use your imagination. This is why bands backstage for people when they pump up, because it's so you can do them. You can do so much with this stuff. So yeah. Okay.
Oh, I didn't get that.
We like to do overhead presses on the chest press machine. So this is one of our favorites. We'll show you here. People typically don't do this, but we'll show you. Yep, there you go. Simple as that, guys. You just find somewhere to attach them. That's it. You just need resistance. That's all you need.
This one might have worked better down here. I think it's pretty light.
And let's see, the last one that we have is how to attach this to something for rear delts. So I mean,
Oh,
yeah, you can just run it through anything there and do rear delts. So if you're going to do rear delts, if somebody's using the cable equipment, yep,
or cross it over.
yep.
I don't know if it's gonna be much, but
Just use your imagination. That's the whole key. Just use your imagination. You can do face pulls with that.
And as you get tired out, you want to keep going. Let a loop out off your hand.
Yeah.
So I can come here, get it pretty hard, and then I'll let go. Keep going, like drop sets kind of.
Yep.
And then let another loop out. Keep going. Drop set then. Step back, it makes it harder. Step forward, makes it.
Yeah. So the more you stretch it, the harder it gets. All right, switch back over. I'll do these, and you can do triceps.
It's bicep time.
Yeah, so easy stuff, all right? Just standard curls. Just like this. You can do hammer curls. You can do normal curls, all right? If you want to add resistance to it, it's easy. All I'm doing is basically holding this, all right? Just like this.
Erica, we cut this one in half.
Yeah.
It's just a,
You do
it's
the
just a
overhand
regular
grip.
band.
You're adding the band to the normal lift that you normally do. Or if you're somewhere that you don't have anything, this will work, all right? Another good one that you can do. Any kind of curls that you're going to do. Hammer curls, one arm curls,
Guns.
curls, anything, guys. It works any way you want. You're just adding a band. What I notice when I use bands is it feels like there's more muscle fiber recruitment, a much bigger pump, which is good, right? Because that's part of hypertrophy, is cellular swelling. So that's what I feel when I use it, and I really like it. My joints don't hurt as bad as when I'm having to use heavier weight. So if I can bench press 185 pounds with a band versus 275, over time I just feel better that way. It's still a lot of pressure on your joints, but I like to break it up. But if I use bands too long, then my joints start to ache. So it's all about switching it in and out.
Erica, the ones with handles, they'll work for some stuff. They won't work for a lot of the things we're doing here. So these are just more versatile. The handles can get in the way of a lot of the different exercises.
Okay, so in triceps, it's easy. Can do kickbacks. Overhead extensions.
Yeah, Curtis, that's what I was talking about with they do kind of, the stabilizing of it really does add a little different aspect to the lift.
You can also add these to do dumbbell kickbacks. Basically just attach it to something, right? We'll just throw it on here.
Sorry.
It's that easy. Find anything. Listen, maybe you need a partner, all right? And Leslie grabs this. And she holds it, all right? And I do my dumbbell kickbacks here. Easy, super easy.
You could even take that up over your head and do
Hey, I'm gonna set the
extensions.
bench up. Yeah, I'm gonna set the bench up if you'll turn that around.
Somebody said let go. That's funny.
Let me show them dips real quick.
Oh, wait a minute.
Together.
Oh, I had it flipped around. Okay.
Hey, let's go in here and show them dips.
Oh, on the dip machine.
Yeah.
All right. For anyone watching, these are probably okay unless you're Eubanks' old decrepit ass and you have bad elbows, because I know Eubanks can't do these. You can do dips, all right? Whether they work your chest or your triceps. It's better for chest because you can lean forward.
Ha ha ha, he says.
If you get too upright, they don't like to stay. But you can try.
Yeah, it's all about experimenting,
Yep.
finding what works best.
Another one for back. Something I just did the other day because I was bored. All right, give me a second.
Questions, anyone?
All right, so here's one I bet no one watching has done. If you have, that's cool. But this is the weird stuff I think of when I'm bored. I'm tired of doing the same thing. All right, so this is a pec deck, all right?
Are those 41-inch bands?
I think so. I'll check the box here in a second. So I found something to attach the bands to, okay? Follow me here? This is a pec deck, but I'm going to do a row for my back. This works really well, by the way. Try it out. If you just have to have your workout partner stand behind it and do it, that's fine. It's awesome. I mean, you'll get an insane pump. Something else you can do if you don't have something to attach it to.
Yeah, Matt, those will work. I mean, the length really doesn't matter that much. I mean, you don't want to get the super short ones that are,
41,
you know, like
41 is good.
little, but yeah, those will work.
All right, I'm going to set the bench up. So anybody that has questions can
Okay.
answer those. I'll set the bench up.
Questions, anyone? Last time I got some. Oh, yeah. Well, the minis work for some stuff. I actually use them on my leg day for, they're like basketball slides. You wrap them around your ankles and your knees, ankles or knees, and you do basketball slides. It works your glutes.
So I don't think we're going to be able to set the bench up because both of them are being used right now. That's fine. We're going to do a lower body video next. It just takes a while because you have to warm up. And we didn't want this to last like an hour and a half. So yeah, we're definitely going to show you some really cool stuff. We'll probably go to Strong Gym, but we'll see. If not, we'll be back here. Okay, I'm going to show you one. I'm going to show you one more good one for your chest. It's a good warm up, or if you're a guy backstage and you want to pump your chest up really big, try this. I like doing it before every workout, but it's really good. I like to pre-exhaust my chest a lot just because I'm getting older. So that means I use less weight on my other sets. You just need one band, all right, and you stretch it out, put your hand on your hip and push down and flex your chest. And you're going to do a fly with this hand. It gets harder. The closer you get into the middle, it's harder. All right, you do one side, then you just turn around and do the other side. I mean, it's simple. So if you're a physique athlete and you're backstage, have your buddy backstage hold on to one side, and you just sit there and do flies. That way you're not trying to lay down and do all that stuff and mess up your tan.
Yeah, those are the new shorts from First Form. They're pretty awesome.
All right, so I'm going to go do the bench now.
Oh,
We've got the bench open.
sweet.
Appreciate it, man.
So you people powerlifting, this is a good one because a lot of people struggle at the top of the lift on a bench press, and this is going to help you with the top of the lift and just help that power. Yeah, those will work too. The rubber, like the circle bands, those will work. They break easier actually, but yeah, they'll work. And I think they make different thicknesses on those too. Any questions, guys?
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so the easiest way to set this up, use these pegs, or if you don't have something to put these onto, grab a 100-pound dumbbell and put these through the dumbbell.
And just set the dumbbell down there on the floor. What would the really thick band be used for? If
Just
you're
more
super
resistance.
strong.
Like if you're super strong, it's just more resistance. We're just using these to demonstrate, guys. So,
Matt, it just depends on, you know, if you're doing a lift that you're really strong at, you could use the thick one. I mean, he obviously used the thick one for the pull-up because it's, you know, it helps more. But just depends on.
hey guys, when you put a band on one side, make sure that shit's stable because it will flip a bar over if it's sitting too far over. You know what I mean? We've all done that in the gym where we've left weight on one side of the bar and it's flipped over. Be careful with bands, especially the really thick ones.
Fat guy pull-ups. Matt, do you know what thickness the bands are that you ordered? Did it say?
I'll show everybody the box. I've got a box out there.
Yeah, we've got the box. He'll check. Okay.
I'll grab it. I'll be right back.
Yeah, see, these are probably, I don't know, half an inch. And then see the width and the thickness. Yeah, that's not clear. So that thickness is probably 1/4 of an inch, I'd say. And then the width is about an inch. And those are pretty light. The yellow one he had, the yellow ones are really thin. I mean, they're less than 1/4 inch. See that?
Okay.
They're still half an inch thick. This one, you know, it's way thicker or wider, but still about 1/4 inch thick. And then this one, 2 inches. Okay, he's got the box.
Yeah, it doesn't say on it. So
So
basically,
just show him the box.
so the 90% of the ones people use, so I'm like 5'10", they come to about my hip. All right. So if you're Leslie, they probably come like right to your rib cage. If you're a female, 5'2", so if it comes right around to your hip, that's
No,
fine.
Erica, they're separate. So he bought a box like this,
They come one in a box.
and it's just one. And that, you know, well, there's light resistance. I mean, I don't know if they light, medium, strong, I guess, but
Yeah.
it just kind of depends. I mean, you'll have to feel it out.
This is one
wait.
everyone can start with, right? This red one,
15 pounds to 45 pounds of resistance. Yeah.
yeah, this red one right here, that's one almost anyone can use. I mean, if I can do this with it, a
That's pretty
female
light.
can use it, all right? If you're a guy, you can double it up. You can double it up and attach to things, or you just use more weight and use this. But the best thing is just get a whole complex of bands and use them all. Just have different ones and learn how to use them. All right, let's see if we have any questions. All right, guys, what questions do you have? Anything? All right, let's sit down.
Hey, Erica, we got these at Academy.
Yeah, so if you're in the Springfield area, Academy Sports has them, or just go online.
Hibbett's and Bolivar might have them. I don't know. I haven't looked.
Matt, those will work just fine. Yep, those are fine. Guys, it doesn't have to be complicated. If you get some that are super, super cheap, like real cheap, they're going to break on you, honestly. They're going to break. Don't get shit from Walmart, unless it's BCG brand. Those are okay. Any other band questions? The leg day is going to be a good one because we can really, there's a lot of cool stuff that you can do with bands. We'll probably end up doing it here when it comes to like deadlifts, squats, hell, the leg press. I use all kinds of bands on leg presses, so there's all kinds of cool stuff. Yeah, guys, that's it. Nice, simple, but hopefully now you can see different ways to just add stuff to your workout, especially on hypertrophy days. I'm real big, unless you're a power athlete, I'm real big on the 8 to 12 and 15 to 20 rep ranges with this stuff. And yeah, Matt, those are the red ones that we just used. That's the size. So you can add these to anything. Make your workout fresh. You enjoy it. You get, you don't have to sit there and do the same curls over and over again. You can add bands and get a completely different feel in the muscle. So just be ready for an extreme pump, especially when you hold that contraction where it's hardest, usually at the top of the lift or the end of the concentric portion of the lift. So guys, we're going to get out.
Just changing up the lifts are going to help you, help your progress.
Yeah.
And you'll be sore because it's something completely new.
Yep, definitely. Guys, have a great night. We'll finish up either legs with bands tomorrow or Thursday. I'm going to try and do another scope on Wednesday and Thursday, but possibly just one. So, yeah, you're welcome, Katie. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in.